Alright, good afternoon, good evening to anyone that may be watching the VOD. We are back with what potentially could be the finale to Baby Monster Hunter, Eternal Strands. Really good game. Yesterday we made a bit of progress. We had 3 bosses left. We took care of 2. We did 2 maps, cleared everything, got all the collectibles. I grinded off stream to hopefully get a max level 5 weapon. So I've switched to the fire sword and I've been using all legendary items. So I have been crafting. Did not finish the side quest. I left it for on stream to start off. Just because there was a revelation that obviously Ace, not a good guy. Or at least it's being implied that he's not a good guy. So we will see. The leader basically using the situation of chaos to obviously get power. Classic. What else is new? And yeah, other than that, we got to go back and block the portal for the enemies so that they do not come through. So we got to put the modulator, yep. And then right now we're going to go do the lore keeper's journey. So we got all the pieces. Hopefully I can unlock everything, get my level 5s. Just going to go to Cassian's Hold for now. Sorry, just checking my settings. For me, it's always stutters on my Twitch, but I don't think it actually is. I think the videos are fine after.
Why do I feel as if I'm about to have my time wasted?
Please allow me to present my research. I promise it won't take but a moment. I've compiled a dossier concerning an event that occurred in the Enclave around 35 years ago.
And what event would that be, pray tell?
The attempt to pierce the veil. I can only assume you were familiar with the Verdant Mines.
The name rings a bell, though it's been decades, as you said.
They were the subject of many of your speeches. It's interesting that your memory on the subject is hazy.
You'll forgive me for not remembering the exact wording or subject of any of the hundreds of speeches I've delivered throughout my career.
That's not a problem. I can summarize my findings. Firstly, our evidence suggests, with a high level of confidence, that you were aware of the Verdant Mines' plans to pierce the veil. Secondly, in support of that assertion, you gained this knowledge through your close relationship with the enchantress known as Lucia.
I never knew any enchantress.
Yeah.
That's odd, since you seem to have been a recurring character in her personal journals. Though, truth be told, she didn't seem particularly fond of you in the later entries. So, back to the attempt to pierce the veil. You knew...
I knew that it would go poorly.
You knew?
Of course I did. But what does it matter?
You could have stopped it.
But I didn't. Pray tell, Lawkeeper. What goal did you hold in your mind as you traveled here?
I wanted to learn the truth about the past, to uncover what had been hidden.
Lane Free Selectus. That's who you are, yes?
That's correct. Though, I'm not sure how...
Ooh, she got exposed. He's been spying on her.
My research...
House Lectus of Udea. It's no wonder you felt the need to make something of yourself. Well... today will not be that day, nor, I believe, will any. I won't waste my breath debating a jumped-up little snot from a house so consumed by cupidity that it can't even keep its hearths lit. Once a failure of a house, always a failure of a house. And it shows in your insipid rag parading as research.
Did you just call me a jumped-up little snot?
No, I didn't. You must have misheard me.
What?
Will that be all from you? I have other matters to attend to.
Situation has gotten out of control. Give him the dressing down of a century.
Skies! That is enough. Lane deserves better than this disrespect.
You dare to speak of respect? You, who broke into our home, who undid Asylum, who attempts to destroy decades of societal progress.
What progress?
I'm trying to help rebuild the Enclave, not destroy it. Self-important jerks like you aren't helping.
I have single-handedly held back the tide of oblivion. I'm not self-important. I'm a damned hero. You and your lackey will remove yourselves.
Bryn, thanks, but
Skies above.
That's right. You look up. That's right. Okay. I gotta go back, right? Okay, we'll get through the side quest and then hopefully, once I close the gate, that'll trigger the level 5 stuff, and then I assume there's only one more area because there's one ability. So there might be like a quote-unquote like final boss and then the actual final
how I
boss.
feel.
Did I make it worse?
No, no, not at all. Not for a moment. You were very kind and strong and supportive and courageous. It reminded me of why I left.
Home.
Everything back there was all about your house. Your actions or intent never mattered. And when I tried to forge a different path in life, the knives came out. I had no real choice but to leave. I thought I had left it all in my past. But now, here we are.
I'm really sorry, Lane. It must be hard to be reminded of that. Do you want to talk about it?
I think I need a little while to consider my next move.
That's all right.
Thanks, Bryn.
Okay. Another quest done. Okay, so no, I only have one active quest right now. Everything's cleaned up. And we gotta go Archon Seat. Luminous. This game's actually pretty solid, I won't even lie. Surprised all my expectations.
Well, that did something.
Okay.
I should go check with the axle that it worked. Hope I'm not
Oh wait, I can't. I can't go to the Castian Hold or what? Oh, okay. I was like, I guess you can't travel from like the actual world. You have to come back to base and then go.
So the curves of the metal suggest... I definitely think an enchanter had a hand in this. As well as someone with intimate knowledge of
It's
the
Sev.
gates. Those two people could possibly be one person even. Though I can't fathom who it would be.
keeping yourselves busy, I see?
It's a conundrum for the ages, that's for sure. Ah, Bryn. You're back. You've done amazing work with the resonance modulator. I'm certain this will be a turning point for us.
Thanks. But how do you know it worked?
The loom gate started glowing a strange color before you arrived. I took it as a hint that you'd succeeded.
Spoiled the surprise.
I'm sure the Surgeborn will be plenty surprised when they next try to use the loom gates.
Suffice to say, we're thrilled, Bryn. In a short time, you've done a lot to help us. We were, obviously, a little hesitant to trust newcomers.
Our first impression wasn't the best.
But now, we're in a much better situation when it comes to survival.
Okay.
Happy to have helped. Without you two trusting me, I couldn't have achieved half as much. So, thank you for letting me in. I'm glad to have gotten to know both of you.
It's been my pleasure, Bryn.
Likewise.
So, let's recap for a moment. 1. We've stopped Surgeborn from navigating the Loomgate network by using the resonance modulator. 2. We've made huge leaps forward in regaining control over the Arcs. 3. We've armed and supplied the Scouts.
It certainly doesn't cast our last decade of work in a forgiving light, does it?
Listen, you've been surviving this crisis for a long time the only way you knew how. But now you have a path to move forward. Your people can choose to follow it, or dwell on past mistakes. Are we ready to face this threat head on?
Yes. You're right. Of course you are. We're at the point, resource-wise, where we can start making moves.
I don't really want to speak to my father right now. But I agree that it's time we put pressure on him to do something. Anything. Regardless of what he does. You've earned our support, Bryn. But first, I'd actually like to steal Hirun for a while, if you don't mind.
Who's that? What?
I have some notes to go over with her.
By all means. Have fun.
I suppose I'll just get right to it. Why do you treat me differently?
What do you mean?
Everyone else gets the stern you. The you who's in charge. The Axel. But I get the friendly face, the compliance, this you who I don't understand. Is it because of my dad? Because everyone answers to him? Are you trying to get close to him through me? I can't handle it, Hirun. I need to know that I'm not just being manipulated by everyone around me.
It's not because of that.
Then... what is it?
I spend time around you because I want to.
Bird human,
To see you.
PG?
To speak with you. To work alongside you. To see the look in your eyes when you solve a problem. Skies, I shouldn't... None of this is... If we could find somewhere else, beyond the gaze of the hold...
Hirun. Stop. Take my hand. And we'll go. I have a place in mind. I didn't see it before, but I think I would like to.
There's a
tell
blush
you
right
the
here.
ways in which you are important to me, too.
What's being implied here? Birds, humans. I think all my stuff got. I think I unlocked level 5.
What's going on?
Arik, why don't you fill her in?
Our plan worked. The Eye is mobilizing the scouts for a large-scale attack on the Surgeborn.
I take it the Axel and the Spindle put him up to this?
Yes. Not that Khan Stanild is admitting that. He claims that with the supply shortage taken care of and the Ark restoration underway, now is the time to strike.
And Bryn is receiving due credit for all her work, I'm sure.
No.
So what's his plan?
The scouts will stage a distraction in the underworks, while the Eye and the Spindle do something to the Grand Gate. That's all I know. The Eye wants everyone to convene at Cassidon's Hold for a speech to learn more.
He wants us there.
Khan Stanild loves an audience. Doesn't matter who's in it.
I thought you'd be happier about all this.
I have reservations about the Eye launching a plan using my scouts without consulting me.
True.
The reality is, the leader of the Enclave has the power and influence we need to take a stand against the Surgeborn, regardless of how likable the man holding the title may be.
Power and influence, sure, but not the expertise.
My gut is
Arkin's
telling me
right.
the Eye can't be trusted.
Yep.
People like him don't change overnight. Arik's right. We should proceed with caution.
It can't hurt to hear his big speech before jumping to conclusions.
I'm here to escort you. Talk to me when you're ready.
Okay. Give me level 5. Hey, hey, hey. So I think it works out to 450. Hopefully that's 3 files for the ice and fire. Okay, max level. We got the forge maxed out. Max out tents. Okay, okay. Alright. Max level 5. Oh, good thing I got 7 pieces.
I
Boom.
think you and I are the only ones here who can swing with the
That's like the best you can get. 215. This one, it only goes, yeah, 182, so it's about 33 difference. My sword also weighs less a little bit, just one weight. Okay.
Nice to work on something a little lighter every once in a while.
Okay, we're full level 5. I don't know if I really want to reforge, to be honest. Because this is all like pretty shit gear, yeah. Nothing really is going to change much. Oh, that guy's plus 17, no. It's way too much. Like plus 24 to get legendary, you'd have like 500 hours in this game. A little too much to farm.
Ready to head to Cassidon's Hold?
An event. After confirming that you're ready, a series of events will play out. Be sure you're well prepared.
Still need more.
I'm here with...
Oh shit. Am I done all my like side quests?
Lane, I never told you or anyone else my full name. Not because I didn't want you to know or because I thought you'd judge me, just that I'm allowed to hold information back.
And the Eye threw it at you like he'd known you your whole life.
Yes, and he accurately described the state of my house too, which is not a secret, particularly, but
I wonder how he knew.
that's the very question that's been torturing me. As far as I know, we're the only people to ever make it through the Veil. And I was most certainly born after it was raised. There's no other way for information or news to make it through.
Before you ask,
But that raises the question, doesn't it? Who among us
Sev.
betrayed our trust?
to be honest with you, I don't love the idea that we've got someone in our midst sharing information like that. I can't think of anyone in our camp who might intentionally... When we find out who did this...
Yes, I suppose we'll need to keep our eyes open. Stay vigilant. It sounds like you're expecting...
With the axle and the spindle,
That's good news.
are you
Worried? No. Do you think the resonance modulator could be used to keep certain kinds of people out of the loom gate?
I don't think there's anything to be... The spindle seems like she...
I'm just skipping right now. This is all like just random. It's not a quest. I never got to do Oria's quest, yeah. I finished her side quest. That's good. I guess we got no choice. Where to go? Level 5 gear set,
Ready
level
to head
5
to
legendary
Cassidon's Hold.
sword.
As ready as I'll...
Great. I'll be deploying to the Underworks almost immediately after we arrive. Watch Khan Stanild for me, will you? I know Oriel wants you to give him a chance, but he can't be trusted.
I'm always ready for...
I know. Let's move.
Okay. So this is kind of the point of no return. I may have missed some quests. I think I did. We'll see.
Decades of caution have been rewarded, friends. For this moment, and not one sooner, is the precise time to strike. Today, we wrangle our lands free from the Surgeborn's grasp and reclaim our hearth once more. Whatever it takes. None of this could be possible without the esteemed prowess of the Spindle. Her work on the Arks has laid the foundation for my plan. She and I will proceed to the Grand Gate at once. Scouts, you have your orders. It's time. Whatever it takes.
Seb betrayed us.
Bryn, you need to come with me.
Now?
Yeah, no time to explain.
All right. Let's go. Sev, I know you said there's no time to explain, but want to give me a clue as to where we're going?
So, obviously I've been working with the Eye. Well, he had me repair the Grand Gate. It's connected to this place called the Source, and, I guess that's where the Surgeborn came from. He's got this plan to go there and solve this problem once and for all.
Right. I heard that part of his speech already. What does this have to do with us sprinting like an Ash Peak Drake is on our heels?
So there's, it's better if I just show you.
Perfect. As punctual as you are daring.
Sev, what's going on?
I don't know.
Oh, don't blame him. He's merely a puppet. Ironic, given I'm the one all tangled up.
So you can talk?
Of course. Only language could allow me to prey upon Kenrick's exquisite inadequacies.
You've been talking to the Eye? Manipulating him?
Into a foolhardy and preposterous plan that only an absolute imbecile could think was worth pursuing, yes. I've been down here for years, laying groundwork and learning what I could about your people.
Is she the final boss?
All towards a moment when I could convince Kenrick to act. I almost despaired he ever would. And then, along comes you.
Me?
Oh, yes. Kenrick is threatened by you. Terrified, even. In your brief time inside the Veil, you've accomplished so much more than he has in decades. Not that that's saying much. Still, you are the perfect catalyst for change. We have that in common, as you will discover in time. So now, he's going to open a gate to the heart of the Enclave, convinced he can recover it from us. And the one person I worry might be able to stop us is here, talking to me. You're fast, but even you can't run to the rescue now.
You've thought of everything. Except, why tell me all this?
Because you're too late to stop us. And even if you weren't,
Classic. This is like
believe
this is like the anime manga. Like, let me reveal my plan and powers.
Sure. Unless they were listening.
Quit taunting it, Bryn. We've got work to do.
Angry Hell. Okay. Okay. The final battles. The point of no return. Oh, is this the final boss?
Tyler, we must retreat.
No! I'm staying to fix this.
What a loser. He left his daughter. What a loser. Oh, she gonna summon an arc?
To buy me time.
Oh shit. Might get my first death right here. Right at the end, last boss. Deathless run over.
Really seriously about to fight that thing.
The spindle told her to buy time.
So glad it doesn't take too long.
Okay. I assume I gotta destroy the horns on top. I'll even go for the hand here. Elder Husk. Okay. How do I get up to her? That's the problem. Oh, fuck. Keyboard, mouse, keyboard, mouse. I don't get how you get up to her. Oh, other than... Okay, if I go that way, she's gonna poison me. I need heals. Okay, I think I tank it, and then she's using ice now. I'm losing health. I can't get up though. Shit. I assume I have to break the horns, but I don't know how I'm gonna get on top of her. Oh, I'm gonna have to farm her like 3 times. It's gonna be an annoying boss. She's gonna kill me for sure. I'm dead. What do we even use against her? I don't even know. Oh, perfect. No! No! I got up and she... It's gonna be a long fight. I don't have a means of actually getting to her, which is the problem. So I don't know what the strat here is other than when she tries to hit me with a... Oh shit. Immune to fire, yeah, can't do shit with that. Huh? Jump on her hand. Oh, I missed it. I haven't done any damage to her at all. That's crazy. There's a lot of shit here. What the heck? Ooh. Oh, I'm almost dead! No, deathless run! How do I get up? Now she has a freaking force field on her. What the heck? I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, that was not the strat. She dropping tons of legendaries. I assume I have to knock out all the armor. That's my guess. Oh, fuck. I gotta do a front chest piece, I gotta do a shoulder, I gotta break the other horn on the head. I really don't know how to get up there. She doesn't have like an arm. I still haven't even broke off her armor. Oh my god. It's a fireball with the force field. Oh my god. Heal, 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 heal. Fucking guy, man. I can't do shit, man. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a weird boss fight. Problem is I can't get to the head or anything. I have no clue what I'm doing. I still haven't. This is just phase 1. I haven't even triggered the. This is supposed to trigger the other arc, so there's clearly 2 phases here at least, minimum. So I guess maybe tossing shit is my other option. Oh. Nope. I mean, might as well use the fireballs. Fuck. Where's it going? Oh my god. GG's, one hit, one hit, one hit. I'm running out of heals too. Oh my gosh. Fuck. I can't move! Bro, where is she aiming? I hate this game. What is this? I've done a sliver of damage. I still gotta break the horn. I started off fine. I got up on her arm, broke up the arm piece. No clue what's happening right now. Oh, I got on. Okay, I got the husk. I gotta break the other shield. It's okay. That's not bad, that's not bad. I gotta break the chest piece still. I gotta do the shoulder. I broke the other one. Any fireballs? Oh my god, not what I wanted. Fuck. When you don't wear heavy armor sets, you get sucked into the grav fields. But if you wear that heavy armor sets, you lose stamina and you're super slow. I'm fucking dead. Bro, it's going through his... I got greedy, trying to loot. I shouldn't be looting this shit. I'm already max gear, everything. Agreed. There's no more fireballs. I just have no clue what I'm supposed to do in this fight. Okay. Let me break this arm off. I did break it off. I gotta do the chest piece now. I gotta do both those arm pieces, the chest and the arm. Come on, man. I can't even jump to get that. Holy sh... I really don't know what I can honestly do in this fight. Enemy! Alright, mini-me. It's you and me. I gotta break that arm piece right there. Arm piece and chest piece. Okay, we're on. Every time I jump, I miss. And not all pieces can damage that, which is also annoying. I'm gonna die because I'm gonna run out of heals. I've already picked up all the heals in the map. So unless I can get up, it's GG's for me. This isn't really doing shit for me either. Yeah, first that's coming. I have no clue what I'm doing for this fight. How can I possibly get up on her? I got 3 heals only. Fireball at least. That actually helped 2 heals. Nice. Oh! No. Those 2 heals are already gone. Always fucking tosses me opposite way. I feel like I gotta go to a heavier armor set, but then... Fuck. Oh my god. GG's, deathless run over. No shot. Fucking always tosses me the opposite way. There's an arc here. I assume he's gonna come to life. Fucking get me out, man! It's such a bullshit fight. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. There's no way I'm just tossing shit. I think I broke that piece actually, so I guess I have to toss shit. Oh my god, all the crying. Oh shit. I barely just survived that fight. I had like no heals left. Pretty ridiculous fight, to be honest.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, this should be the end right here. Pretty sick ending. Actually, the animation's pretty decent. I still technically got a farm. There's one skill I didn't get. Like either I missed it or she died. Rip. Okay, interesting. So it's kind of like the cliche boss fight.
Spirits. Okay. Okay. Weavers have always dealt with problems like this. Well, not just like this, but yeah. We'll figure it out.
Like, there's a skill I'm missing. Because I still have a slot that's missing. I'm curious. I wonder if I can fight that boss again. No, I can't. Rip. Okay. This is the one place I'm missing something. Let me... it's this stupid one over here. Let's see. I'm wondering if that's an ability, because it's such a, like, rare fucking location. Like, I don't know how you could possibly get there. There has to be, like, something I'm missing. Only thing I can think of is if I use a kinetic sword, charge up, and then... because this is on an island off the map. Like, that guy's guarding it, and there's a special item there, and it's not a weapon, or I'm pretty sure I have everything else. I've gotten all the armor sets. So, like, there's one rare item there I just cannot figure out. Like, there still might be more to the game. I might actually have more bosses, but I just really want to figure this out. There's just no fucking way. Look at this gap. It's impossible.
I've got you.
Yeah, no shot. No shot. That I never figured out how to do. Let me go back and just see it. I don't think the sword change will do much, but it should be able to, I'll get at least a jump in the air. So, use your kite, bro. Just pick me up. Can you fly me over there? Can you take me in your helicopter? Yeah, I really don't think this is gonna give me much. This is just like a vertical. This isn't gonna give me a horizontal push. Yeah, no shot. It's way too big of a gap. That's huge. Absolutely huge. Give it a try, otherwise go finish the game. I'm assuming it's gonna kind of be the end now. Should just be like cutscenes, unless there's actually more fights. But I'm just missing this slot, so all of these come from bosses. This one is missing. So still no death. Yeah, I survived. Still deathless. I barely just got that last one. That was barely. Oh!
I'm pulling you. Brace for it.
Almost. I think I can pull it off. I think I could pull it off with that. I think that's the trick. If that was... I forgot if this game has difficulty. If I'm playing on normal, if that was hard mode, I would have got smoked. That boss would have, like, wrecked me. The shitty thing is when you fall off the map, you have to go all the way back to the gate. And I can't run with... If I could run with this charge attack, I'd get it for sure. But...
I'm pulling you. Brace for it.
There's no way. I'm just gonna give up. What that is, I don't know. I didn't even finish the other side quest, which is also weird. With the Oreo.
Hey.
Hey.
How do you feel?
Okay now. But it was touch and go for a while. Lane will probably never forgive me. For that matter, I might not either.
I knew that fight. The spindle, giving her life like that. It'd be on your mind all night. How could it not? And I've been mulling over what to tell you this morning. I had a speech planned, but you don't need a speech. You're like me. It'd ring false. So I'm going to tell you what I'd need to hear after something like that. You did good. It was an awful situation, but you stood up and did what needed to be done without hesitating. Not many people have that kind of grit.
You're right. I think that was what I needed to hear. Thanks, Aurea.
You deserve it. You've come so far in here. We've all had to adapt. But you more than anyone. Look. I know you, Bryn. You're made of stern stuff. You've the mountains in your bones. Any sense of doubt or being shaken is just snowfall. Temporary, and it'll slide off soon.
That was the part you practiced, right?
Yes. But that doesn't make it less true.
Okay. Okay. Thoughts on what we do next? We obviously need to deal with that beast. But where to start?
We need to get everyone together. Our band, Arakim too. And I want you to call the meeting.
Me?
Yes.
Am I gonna be the leader? Gather the band. Okay, side quest.
Do you know what's amazing?
Tell me.
Digging into the past and salvaging relics that change your understanding of everything we do. Maybe this is old hat for you, because you've been free to do it for so long.
I haven't been doing it that long, but I can't imagine it will ever get old.
Well, good. So, our relics of the day are those scries we recovered, which work very much like yours, which demolishes my original bet on ours having been affected by this surge somehow. My best guess now is that they're working so well because they were packed up so tight. I floated the idea with Dharm and he was pretty into it. Want to join me in following up?
Oh. Don't need me to do the asking this time?
No.
Kill them, bro.
I'm getting the hang of this.
PG game. PG game. Actually, one of them did betray me. One of my teammates actually did leak information.
We have a mystery to solve.
So I'm curious as to how like some of these side quests get wrapped, unless I missed it.
Scriddle?
Ah, damn it. That's so much better.
You two are fun. To business, though, what we need to really work on the scries is a new set of the
Do you not have them?
lost in our mad dash through the veil. I hadn't felt the urgent need to replace them just yet, but if we're to compare and contrast our three classes of scry, we'll need them.
This is usually the part where I find myself wrestling a giant lizard.
Bryn, you never fail to cut to the heart.
A flower?
Not quite. It's from a plant renowned for its magical sensitivity.
And the tricky part, Dharm was telling me, is that it can't be moved via any kind of teleportation. No loom gates and such.
Indeed, and complicating matters, it withers very quickly. Lane and I can stabilize it, but we'll need our workstations here to do so.
I'm going to have to run.
Pretty much.
I'll just stretch extra.
Yes.
I have to run?
The swamp not too far from here, on the other side of the hollow.
Sounds like a plan.
Gut. Oh, I didn't stabilize Myriad and Bloon. Okay. Recover the balloon from Archon's Expanse and the Dredger's Mire. Archon's Expanse. Dredger's Mire. We need you to collect a flower, my queen. Dredger's Archon's Expanse. Okay, down here. It's for my queen. I'm actually looking forward to it. There's this like indie game that came out. It's kind of like an old retro, like kind of old Doom style. Mullet Magic.
Arik power the scry for your run with the blue.
Looks pretty sick. Play that Thursday.
Appreciate it, Aurea.
You could use the practice.
Return to base camp without any travel. How the fuck do I get back to base camp without travel? I gotta go all the way over here, bro. This quest is gonna make me run through 2 maps. Mr. Lizard. Oh, I forgot my legendary sword. I got my weak sword. I don't want to fight Buddy, to be honest. I'll just avoid him. I can't believe they're actually making me run through 2 maps to get back to base. That's crazy. No teleportation, nothing.
Those are the Miriam flowers, Bryn. Just remember, once you pick one, time starts running down.
And it's timed?
It's a nice steady pace back here. Got it.
Okay, I gotta kill these guys. I don't want to get hit. Bro, I'm afraid they're gonna burn my stupid flower. This is stupid. Okay.
Here goes.
Good. Now move. We'll be ready.
Okay, so I gotta run. I'm going the wrong way. I gotta run to this portal and then I gotta run through the map, bro. Talk about ultimate fetch quest. Okay. Try to avoid the boss just so I don't have to fight him. Fuck off, wolves. Guys, now's not the time, please. Fuck, I see these guys up here too. Guys, please. I didn't sign up for this fetch quest, please. This is also timed, but there's no counter, so I don't know how fast I have to go.
Good progress, Bryn. Smooth and steady.
I wish I had that stamina armor set. I can craft it, but I should have crafted it. Right now it's the best thing. Okay, just gotta go straight across. I hope the boss is in
It's
here.
looking a bit off. That's normal. Just keep moving and you'll be fine.
Yeah, external fetch quest, really. This is like the ultimate. Oh! I almost fell off the map and I would have had to restart. Holy. Oh, I went the wrong way! No, not here. Still gotta go.
The bloom's definitely a bit dry looking.
This is a challenging distance to cover. Just keep at it.
Come in. I was surprised how few we got. Get this game for this guy in town in case. Yeah, it's true. But a lot of them were technically fetch quests.
Yes. Oh, we're good. Excellent.
Because it would be like, go get this item, and then you have to kill or beat someone, and then come back, right?
Ready for you whenever.
Hey, let's go. We beat the fetch quest first try. Consult with Axel and ask for permission. Okay, I gotta go with Cassian's hold. I mean, to a certain extent, but I feel like KCD had some really good quests, like the cabbage quest. Like the cabbage quest is a fetch quest, but that's a proper fetch quest. Like it was actually interesting. Like you follow the path. It wasn't just like literally go over here, fight this guy. Like you have to find him. You have to figure it out. Like that's a sick quest. The serial killer one also is like a fetch quest, right? But that was like a good story.
Before you ask, the answer is maybe.
About the scries? You know?
Of course I know. In this role, I can't afford to be oblivious to one of my colleagues sneaking about. And while well-meaning, Arakim is about as stealthy as a glass tail.
I mean, I turned him in. He faced justice. I didn't kill him.
Which brings me to my question. The answer will tip me from maybe to yes or no. Why are you here and not him?
Khan Arteme, you know Kenrick's temper as well as anyone. How many times did Arakim get punished for daring to step out of line?
Poor cabbage man feels bad. He gives you sauerkraut.
He has
I don't actually hate
intentions,
sauerkraut, so
and will do anything to help
IRL displeasure,
but you need
frustration taken out on in-game character.
Let me come again to the point.
Honestly, I don't think he knows how to ask.
It's as simple as him asking.
No, but you have to prove that to Eric as much as he has to prove himself to you. That was the lesson I learned from Oria.
How dare you?
The best leaders are mentors and meet.
Listen, I'm not Polish. Like,
that's what Eric.
If I'm Polish, like Alex, and I don't like sauerkraut, then it's like
point.
that's a sin. But like,
very well.
As
You
I'm
have
not
my
Polish,
I shall
sauerkraut's
be
not
watching
in my
very
diet.
closely to see how this proceeds.
I guess German too. They like that too.
And fair winds. I hope you can find your answers.
You don't have a nice Reuben with the, I don't even know what Reuben is. What? Was?
What did we learn about the scries, fellas?
Nothing good, unfortunately.
You know how all enchanted things use woven patterns to achieve their effects yet? Well, the scries used here for decades were warped. There's no other way to describe them.
Some sort of corruption or decay?
Not exactly. More like elements had fused or connected in different ways than were intended by the enchanter.
I take it that's not normal.
Darm's never seen it. And I asked the High Enchanter, and he had never heard of it either.
Even more worrying is that the Mirian's bloom also behaved strangely while we were trying to distill it. Normally there is a very rote set of steps. but it took Lane and I several tries to find the proper alchemic ratios to make it useful.
And then we have the Spitfires, acting more aggressive than normal, nesting in odd places. Putting it all together, we're seeing a worrying pattern of unexplained changes.
Ones that would be hard to notice if a certain band hadn't
So corned beef,
broken through the
sauerkraut,
veil.
Russian style sauce. Never heard of
We
that.
can confirm these changes aren't
Best way to describe it on rye bread? Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, not a dish I've ever had actually.
What do we do about it then?
Dom and I have been talking about it and have some ideas.
I'll leave.
Another quest done. On to the next quest. So I might as well finish
Dom and
his
I have
quest
been running
line.
down the mystery of our alchemically odd plants and degraded scries. We've got a working hypothesis, but we're going to need to lean on you again.
I hope this game goes until 9 and then I can do my CS drop perfectly. And that'll be the last drop that I have for the Steam fall or spring sale.
As long as I don't have to do any more cross-swamp run.
Worse, I'm afraid. We think the source of the problem might be the miasma. Dom's theory is that it's slowly affecting the patterns inside the Enclave.
Our enchantments.
Everything. We've never been able to perceive or harvest them, but there's a school of thought that everything alive has a pattern in it. And if that pattern allows us to interact with and control magic, the theory goes that magic might be able to affect us in turn.
You think we're in danger?
Obviously, tangles are inherently dangerous, but that's the question we want to answer. Could they affect the creatures here in more subtle ways? Could too much magic explain the Spitfire's behavior?
Spirits. How do we prove it?
You've been collecting resonance for all your time in here, as have our enchanters. That data gives us a baseline. What he needs, then, is a comparison resonance harvested during a miasma from any of the natural beasts. Arcs won't help, alas.
Right. I'll tackle it as soon as I can.
Okay. What do you want me to do? Harvest a strand to collect the resonance from any creature under the effect of miasma. So basically I gotta get that condition. I gotta fight a boss under a miasma condition. Oh, there we go. First guy. Okay. This guy's a little annoying because you have to wait for his hammer smash, but such is life.
I'm with you, Bryn. Didn't expect the miasma to be so intense over the scry.
You get used to it. Just have to use a more gentle touch and feel the way it slides.
I'm actually glad it's this map. It's the easiest one to manage. I took the wrong sword again. Easy, bud. This sword is way weaker than the legendary one. Like, it hits way less. Not even close. I was getting like 100, I think. This one's doing like 50 damage. You gonna do a triple slam or? He's gonna do a triple slam right now. Okay, I got two. I got the top one, I just gotta do the front. Annoying thing on this fight is you gotta wait for that sequence, you can't trigger it. Fire potions gone. Oh, you can't break. It'd be embarrassing if I die here to this guy out of all the bosses. He does hit hard, but pretty straightforward. Alright, this is my chance. Grab the one on the front. No! Get to me first try. Did I not get it? I harvested a strand. Or did I have to like bait him into the miasma? I don't know what to do there. It's pretty confusing. Harvest a strand to collect a resonance while it is under the effect of miasma. What? So I was supposed to basically bait him into... What the fuck? That's so weird. Okay, this guy's miasma. It's the same guy pretty much. Oh, I can't believe I have to do that again. Worst part is I did get him first try. It's like, how do I get him under the effect of miasma? I don't understand how I control that. Like, how can I guarantee that he's gonna be... I guess I have to expose his core and then get him to walk through the miasma, and then I harvest him. I keep forgetting to chain my sword. We'll do that next fight. These guys are annoying. Like, there's not even miasma here. There's one patch right there. I guess he's walking through it right now, technically. Got me, that's fine. Might as well break that piece off. So he's in the miasma right now. So I don't know what else I would do to, like, basically influence him to be there. About to trigger. No! I fucked up. Now I have to do that 2 more times. Oh, fuck off, man. Holy shit. If I didn't have fire immunity, I'd die from fire right there. I'm looking for heals right now. I can't do much. I missed the hammer, so. Alright, go through your stupid phase. This side quest I don't understand. I probably have to look this up, to be honest. I don't get how I get him under the effect of miasma. You can break his horns. I don't know that. Like, I'm getting him to go through this, but... Oh my god. Probably not the place I want to be. No, it was one hit away. Fucking guy. How's it? I don't get how this quest is possible. Like, there's no way. I'd have to look this up. There's no way. How can I influence a boss to be under miasma? Like, he's walking through it, but... Almost died. Alright, next attack should be a trip. Oh, I'm gonna mess this up. I'm just going for it at this point. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, it's a side quest I won't do. I didn't get it. I don't know what the expectation on that is. That's like... It just makes no sense how you're supposed to get a boss under miasma. That one I might look up, to be honest, just because that makes no sense to me. I have the condition, the side quest triggers as I'm going there, but how can I get the boss to be under that influence? It makes no sense. Just finish the main story.
I know everyone's up in their heads right now, but we have real problems to solve. So let's clear the air.
Are you running this discussion, then?
She is.
Sev, this has to start with you. We knew you were working with the Eye. We told you we'd have your back. Help us understand what happened. Just breathe, Sev. Start from the beginning.
I'm sure Bryn and Sola told you all. But I belong to an order called the Norians. We're sometimes called the Watersmiths. Imagine my surprise to learn our talents had been critical to the construction of the tapestry. Our order binds us to always help another Norian. Especially a high-ranking one like Stanild. And to keep their secrets.
So that's how he sunk his claws into you.
The most important thing is whether we can trust you.
Yes, Sev. Convince us.
Okay, so this is actually glitched. Sorry. I just actually looked it up. So all you have to really do is go to that area. It has to be miasma, but the boss doesn't matter. But yet again, I did it twice and I still don't get it.
Harm. Too many of my order are political animals. But there is real good to be found among the Norians.
Glitch quest, rip.
Craftspeople who just wish to perfect their art. To bring water to people in need. To experiment. But need the resources to do so. Unfortunately, too many of those resources are controlled by people like Stanild. They're all the same. They see a point of control. Water. Information. Wealth. And they abuse it. I thought the secrets were a necessary evil. For some great purpose, but seeing his chokehold on the Enclave. It's stagnation. You all have every right to distrust me. I am sorry. No more secrets. I just can't do it anymore.
If you can't be a Norian, then what are you?
If you'd have me, I'd like to stay.
Those of us who have been here longer than Sev. Thoughts?
It's hard to have divided loyalties. But you did the right thing in the end, and if you hadn't, we might all be dead.
Still wasn't quick enough.
I don't know what to make of any of this. I want to believe you, but it's hard in the uncertainty surrounding us.
When I was going through it, you all pulled together to help me.
You are all heard. And I would add that you joined us under false pretenses, Sev. You had loyalties outside the band you never disclosed.
I have a hard time accepting that he kept so much from us, but shared so much with the Eye. Who knows what Stanild, or gods help us, the Talon heard about us. Only time will tell how much damage that's done.
Lane, I hear you and I understand. Sev has real work to do to rebuild trust. Only you can decide when the apology feels real to you. Sev, that considered, you have worked tirelessly since joining us, and demonstrated an enterprising spirit and deftness as a smith. And before the blade could completely fall, you risked all by blocking it with your own. You can never be a Norian again. And who are the Weavers but you will stay. And you will help. We have work to do. Tell us about Stanild's plan.
Thank you, Horia.
I'm sure we all have things we want to say. To Sev and each other, but that can wait. Right now, while we're all here together, we need to focus on next steps. But here's our challenge. That Talon. It spoke. It knew things it couldn't know about us. We're on the back foot and need to catch up fast.
Then let me, as Horia said, help. After I repaired the gate, Stanild took me completely into his confidence. He'd been questioning and learning from the Talon, or so he thought.
Not realizing he was being manipulated.
He was increasingly estranged from his daughter. I'd wager he was desperate for a friend.
I'd agree. Based on what he'd learned from the Surgeborn from his friend. He put together a plan.
Use my people as a distraction to pull the bulk of the Surgeborn out of the underworks. Or while he used the gate to...
There is a place, deep, deep underground, known as the Source. A feat of engineering unparalleled. It's the secret to the Enclave's power. The abundance of magic. The heart of the tapestry. The thing powering the Veil. There was only a single loom gate still connected to
Okay,
the
so there's
Source
one more
after
area.
Asylum cleared all connections.
I actually didn't get everything.
The Grand Gate would take him right to the heart of things then.
Exactly.
Stanhild thought he could... what? Sneak down there and fix things somehow? Tear down the Veil?
His hope was to go down and secure a working space. Sealed off from the distracted Surgeborn. He wants to eventually fix things with the help of the Spindle. All glory to his family.
That arrogant idiot.
He'd read in his personal archives there was a system designed to shut down the Source, in the hopes of discovering how it worked. He had been feeding information to the Spindle about it in drips.
Meaning she might have been working on a fix for the Source without knowing it.
Then we have to pursue her research, clearly.
Good. But we still have the problem Stanhild never saw coming. A great Surgeborn.
Which almost certainly will be unkillable if it operates like every other Surgeborn. It's hard to imagine any place more full of tangles.
Oh, do
than
I actually have to
the
go
source
fight that
of the
boss
magic
again? Oh,
that's
shit.
overflowing.
On that, I have an idea. If I'm right, we might be able to turn the tables and remove its advantage. I'll need Bryn's help if...
Of course.
If I agree.
Has anyone just thought...
What would we ask it? Favorite color?
No, she's right. It has clearly demonstrated an interest in Bryn. Maybe she could pry some information out of it.
I'm not sure I'll get much. But I'm also sure I'm not going to think it's my friend. So, worth exploring?
Then we have a path forward. Sev will pursue his thoughts on dealing with that beast.
Okay.
My people have
There's
started
probably still
calling
quite a
it
bit to do if I have
the
another map.
Herald.
Of...
Why not both? As I said, people are on edge.
Fine. Sev pursues weakening this herald. We work with the Axle to look into the Spindle's latest research, and if she feels like it, Bryn has a chat with our imprisoned Surgeborn.
As good a path forward as we are going to find.
I'm just actually tilted that... Yeah, what the fuck? Why can't I... I'm actually pissed. Legitimately pissed. Consult with them about a search, consult with Sev. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm actually tilted. I'm just gonna talk here, go quickly.
I could, yes, we'd all. Maybe.
Let's make sure she doesn't have a side quest.
Could.
No. So, Axel, Sev, Dom. This is where a side quest.
Hey, mind if we talk somewhere private?
Lead the way.
I won't be returning to expeditions. I've known for a while now, but I couldn't bring myself to admit it. My days as Point are over.
I thought you were recovering from your injury.
Not as well as I should be. That I got injured at all was a sign that I'm not as fast as I used to be. I should count myself lucky. Not many Points get a career this long, but I'm not ready for this to end. Especially here, of all places. What kind of legacy is it to reach the Enclave only to sit by the fire?
But you've had an incredible career. And it isn't ending just because you can't go on expedition.
I know, but it's not the same. And some part of me was hoping to end on a big score. I thought if I found out who my father was, if he turned out to be some great weaver like my mother, it's silly.
Tell me.
I thought I could solidify my legacy in history. Make sense of what my own contributions have been, if anything at all.
You're an incredible weaver in your own right. You don't need impressive parents to prove that. And if you had to pick your last act as Point, Isn't finding your way into the Enclave the biggest score of all? You're everything I want to be.
That's very kind. Maybe in time, I'll make peace with what my career has been. But for now, it's too raw.
Is there anything I can do?
Unless you can give me a few years back. This is grief I'll need to sit with for a while.
I understand. I wish there was something I could do to help Aurea see herself the way...
Blazogori, consult with Lane.
Lane.
Let me switch out my swords so I have my legendary. I thought I was gonna finish today, it looks like I'm not. I got more to do. Do the side quests.
Lane, I was wondering if you could help me with something.
What is it?
Well, it turns out Aurea's search for her father wasn't just a...
Crusades into one's lineage rarely are. Let me guess, she didn't find the missing piece of herself that she hoped she would, and now she's having an existential crisis.
Yeah, that kind of sums it up.
It happens. So, what has all this really been about?
She knows she needs to retire, and she's struggling with what her legacy has been.
Ah, isn't it strange how the most accomplished people never seem to recognize their own success?
Yeah, I was hoping you could help with that. After all, isn't chronicling a legacy your specialty?
We could certainly commemorate her career with a written account. I would suggest we personalize it with anecdotes from each of our traveling companions, as they've been in Aurea's band longer than you or I. Would you interview them for me?
Sure.
Ask whatever you like. Maybe, or why don't I start by...
Me?
Of course. We'll need your input. What has Aurea meant?
Aurea
I think I just skipped this, to be honest.
It means the...
Great, hey.
I don't... At this point, it's just a fetch. Yeah, I gotta talk to everyone, right?
You know,
I'm sure
Just get it over with.
I have
Brain, eat up just it, not when it. You're right. If I not at the long, and I fear I thought that I.
But the account of Aurea's career is finished.
Great. I'll gather everyone if you're ready to present it.
I'll need to ice my quill hand. But, of course.
Let's hope she likes this.
She will.
What's going on?
We wanted to present the latest addition to Lane's archive to you. We all contributed. Though credit goes to Lane for compiling and writing it.
I've titled it A True and Personal Account of Aurea Silverbeak Harpinet.
What is going on?
We wanted to do something special to commemorate your time as Point.
You didn't have to do all this.
We did. You've done more for each of us time and time again.
no one is more deserving of a place in Weaver history than you, Aurea.
So we took it upon ourselves to write you one.
as a thank you for everything.
I don't know what to say.
Lane, why don't you read just the opening?
Aurea Silverbeak, as she came to be known, was born to Sharian Harpinet and Eugenius Osphine inside the Enclave just before the Surge.
Osphine.
Though she never knew her father, her mother hoped Aurea would follow in her footsteps as a skilled enchantress within the Maida. But Aurea decided to become a Point, blazing her own trail. Something she would continue to do throughout her career, bigger and bolder each time. We'll let you read the rest on your own.
We hope this account will help you see yourself and your accomplishments the way we see you.
I'm at a loss. All I can say right now is thank you.
Okay. Another one bites the dust. Changes. Harvest. Harvest a strand to collect resonance from any natural waters under the effect. Literally, the quest says just kill any monster while it has miasma. Oh, fucking this guy, man. I'm try it. I hate that this is the third boss I'm gonna have to kill, and I probably won't get it. When all you're supposed to do is just get any boss, no problem, like just randomly. I get the feeling it's gonna be a glitch for me. Problem is now gonna be finding him. Right there. I gotta break all his shells. I'm doing a lot more damage with my legendary. Bro. Go get us. No. Should be it. Finally, holy crap. 3 bosses. Luckily he went pretty smooth. Legendary sword does make a difference. Way more damage. It went faster. Okay. It just makes no sense that it worked for that guy, but it didn't work for the other 2 bosses. It's just totally random, like RNG.
What's the verdict with the resonance comparisons, Dom? Are we all doomed?
Not doomed, no, but I have every reason to be concerned. Tangles only form in areas of intense magical concentration. That they're so common here in the Enclave makes it clear that this place is overflowing with magic. Have you ever blown into a bladder until it pops? I worry that's where we're headed.
No. Have you?
Ah. Well, I am from Renland.
The patterns did show signs of change then.
Subtle but present. What was intriguing was watching them relax over time, as if the miasma caused them to contract like a muscle.
So things might recover if we could bring an end to the tangles.
I think so. How exactly we pursue that agenda, I'm not...
We have to tell the Axel, though. She needs to know about this so we can take every precaution.
Oh. We?
Yeah. It's time. Meet you there.
Okay, so consult with... This is another side quest. I'm just gonna trigger it, just... putting down runes.
I hate to do this when we're already dealing with something like 7 distinct major crises each day. I've got 2 pieces of bad news. Which one do you want to hear first?
The second one.
Excellent choice. We have a stove problem. We use specially enchanted coals to maximize burn time and minimize weight, and we're dead out of them. And second, the stove itself is dented. Rather badly.
What? How did that happen?
I don't know. I don't do stove maintenance. I'm the logistics girl. Maybe Sev sat on it.
He's still got bum fur, so if he did, it wasn't on.
Regardless, this is a Dam and Sola fix. 1 problem each.
I'm not sure they're in the best place right now.
That's why I'm asking you. They both love you, and can be grown-ups for the good of the group. Arya's already sick of salad.
Okay. Is this basically just... Let me talk to these, trigger them, because then if I have to do anything, I'll do it,
Ah, good. We're all here.
Yes, we're here to talk about the stove.
Anyway, stove's not working. Campfire sucks by comparison. How are we fixing this?
Yes, please, let's talk about the stove.
How did we run out of coal anyway? I spent 2 days in Varentia working on that last batch.
Sure. But then we ended up in the Enclave. So now we need to find more. Also in the Enclave.
I don't easily have the materials to process another batch. I hate to admit it, but that was the one really useful thing I took out of my time with the Church of the Hallowed Pyre. They know their fuels.
Great. Temple. But what good's coal without a proper place to burn it for cooking? Sola?
If we're able to find coal like before, then it'll just be a case of reforming and reinforcing the old stove. I will need a few materials. I'll draft up a list for Bryn.
Good. Excellent.
So I'll...
Go
Okay, fetch quest. Gather the materials to craft a new stove, find the special coal. Oh, it's basically anything. Okay. So we'll go turn in the... I'll go do this other quest. Gather the materials, craft new stove, find the special coal in Hallowpyre Rise. So we'll go talk to Axel. Hopefully I do all the side quests. Ideally get that before we get the finale. I'll do this for like another... probably like 45 minutes.
You are hardly in any position to make lofty demands. The council convened and unanimously stripped you of your role. You no longer hold the privileges of the Eye.
And how quickly did you convene that council? You hardly waited for my daughter's body to cool.
Good.
She is dead because of you. Because of your reckless behavior and
I
deception,
mean, she did love
no
her.
less.
Feels bad. Kind of awkward to have a bird-human relationship.
Arun, how dare you? Every decision I've made, every action I've taken has been for her protection.
Abandoning her at the Grand Gate was for her protection. We all saw you on the scry. And that is Khan Arteme to you, Kenrick.
Is this a bad time?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
No. You're more than welcome at Cassidon's Hold. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
I came to offer my condolences.
Oh. Thank you.
She was nothing short of brilliant. Everyone in our Weaver band could see it. She dedicated her life to reclaiming lost knowledge of the Arcs. The world is better for it.
She was... exceptional. It's hard to imagine the Enclave will ever recover from this loss.
Then why are you so opposed to giving her the funeral she deserves?
With the Surgeborn swarming Denevron, we can't risk a trip to the Hallowpire Rise.
For generations, every Stanild has received the right of ashes upon death. Isla will not be the exception to this.
Could I perform the rite on your behalf?
You? Don't tell me you're a Hallowpire priestess on top of being a righteous pain in my ass.
Yo, chill, what?
Skies, do you want a funeral or not? She's our best option.
Isla saved my life. I want to help you honor her death.
I suppose you do owe her that. Fine. For the rite of ashes, you need to burn an object that was sacred to the deceased upon the high pyre. As you collect the ashes, you must read a rite aloud to thank the flames for bringing the deceased to rest.
Do you have an object that was sacred to Isla?
Isla's most prized possessions aren't in Cassidon's hold. She had a secret refuge in Dredger's Mire. You're sure to find something. She was always sneaking away at night to work there.
You knew she was sneaking out of Cassidon's hold.
I knew my daughter better than she realized. Return to me with the ashes.
Thank you.
Okay, so that triggered a main quest, but I gotta do a side quest.
Both of you this time. Must be important.
It is. We've identified a long-term risk to our people. A source of decay in our enchanted devices. And I've prepared a list of safety measures we should take.
You have.
Yes, Wait. Why did you...
Arakim, do you know how intense the competition to become Axel truly is? Even in our diminished state, it is ruthless. Each guild jockeying for its representative to be elevated. To win the seat, you need allies, knowledge, and the will to use both.
You've been watching us this whole time.
I have been watching you, Bryn. Yes. I have been judging Arakim.
Always a test.
What I have seen is growth. Your enthusiasm and energy has never been in question. But your judgment and initiative have often been rash. But in working with Bryn's band, I've seen you set goals, lead plans, move from asking permission to making your case, just as you came here to do. To lay out a set of clear steps we should take to preserve our new scries and keep our people safe?
Yes, that is exactly what I was going to do.
You should act on your recommendations with my complete support. I know you're not making them lightly, and they affect your people the most. So yes, it was a test. And as Khan...
So Axel's now the leader?
The first of many.
You just said...
I did. The scouts have been ignored for far too long, as we tried to pretend everything is as it was. Unless you disagree.
No.
Good. And you should thank she raised a very salient point in our last chat that swept away the last of my hesitations. Now take a knee, would you? There's work to be done, and neither of us is really built for fancy ceremonies.
Oh, he got a promotion?
If we have learned anything in the past while, it's that standing too firmly on ceremony...
Help the friend find recognition for their work. Achievement unlocked, okay.
We, as a people, would have withered and died without the tireless efforts of your scouts and their forebearers. And yet we have not recognized them out of fear of tipping a balance that was already lost. And so I elevate you, Arakim Katabi, to the station of Khan of the Enclave, and grant you the title of Guide. May your initiative and care chart a path for us all.
Alright. My boy got a promotion. Putting down roots, gather the materials for a new stove, Hallowpire Rise, Upper Devron. Hallowpire Rise, Upper Devron. Hallowpire Rise. Then I gotta go to Dredger's Mire. I got to the main quest. Listen, boys, not interested. There'd be freaking elite archers, bro. Okay, it's not here.
This place never fails to impress. Just imagine it before the veil went up. Wouldn't have had to see chemically treated coal.
Holy. Sick attack, what the heck? Oh, there's a place up here the whole time? What the heck? Okay. Holy. Absolute smoking kids. Yeah, like this is an area you could have explored. I had no clue about. Wonder if there's anything up there. I'm missing 15 locations that I haven't visited. That's crazy. And I've checked like most places. So there's still 15 codexes I haven't even touched. It's crazy. Quest item. Wait, do I have to talk to him?
One never.
Temple coal take.
Unfortunately, yes. It conjures up images of stern keepers, hot stuffy vestibules, and ranted invective posing as sermons on the evils of magic. It was everywhere in Renland. The church has the nation in a stranglehold, and so I left. At considerable speed. I don't think I really stopped running at all until...
Until you met the love of your life.
Yes. I thought so.
It's been a strain on you both.
I'm sure everyone has noted.
Need an ear?
Maybe. It's clear she yearns to just stay here in the Enclave, even if we brought down the veil. But I find comfort in the road. It has few preachers, and no community dedicated to strangling out individuality.
Worried if you stop moving that it will catch up with you?
I suppose I am still running, in a way.
Does she know that?
It's not something I want to burden her with.
She's strong, in a lot of ways. Something to think about.
Right.
It's significantly easier to do a repair than working up a new suit of armor from scratch. I'm going to go soft.
We could use some really intricate chandeliers to brighten up the place.
Casman would be happy. Though, I strongly suspect this entire thing is an elaborate ruse.
It's not like her to run out of things, it's true. Is it?
I don't know.
I think you both are.
Yes. But I'm the one who's been following his dream of wandering the Maida for years. And the moment I say, hey, maybe we could do something else, he shuts down.
You're right.
It isn't.
He didn't have a great reaction to what you said. It's true. But at the same time, he was rather caught off guard.
Well, perhaps it was a little abrupt.
Maybe he deserves a chance to have a second reaction.
You're as bad as Casman. Speaking of...
Sounds like too big of a problem to work out. I mean, she wants to stay at home, and he wants to go out. One's an introvert, one's an extrovert.
I had a chance to run a test, and I would say our stove is cooking better than ever. Keeps the heat well, burns clean, a job well done.
Dom's always been very good at treating that kind of coal. Must be the Wren in him.
Hardly. No, I simply find my inspiration in...
I think...
Sola, I have an idea.
Oh?
Tarmakind uses exceptionally precise temperatures to work the metal, yes? Sometimes exceptionally high?
I mean, yes, but...
Bet he created the world's first disco.
I finished Xavier's journals. He was quite thorough and talked extensively about working with the Halopire priests.
Nothing quite helps me commune with the flames like someone slamming a hammer into metal.
You'd be surprised. But I imagine Dom means the shrine underground. I saw it mentioned too.
Precisely. And perhaps we could lean...
Of course.
They must have kept record.
I really...
Okay. Now we gotta go to Archon's Herd, search the emergency gate, the peeling maze. Bruh. The peeling maze, and then... Wait, what? Peeling maze, emergency gate. Emergency gate and then peeling maze. I mean, that is the weird thing about relationships. Like, I agree in some ways, like, opposites do attract, like, someone that is a little bit more talkative versus the other person that's a little bit more quiet. But I feel like when you have major differences on, like, viewpoints and lifestyle, it always leads to conflict. Like, if someone likes to, like, basically, like, spend, enjoy, the other person's, like, very thrifty, whatever. I see that being, like, a big issue in a lot of relationships.
Intriguing to think of weaver smiths and priests working side by side down here.
The preachers you grew up with would launch an hour-long diatribe at the very thought, yeah?
An hour would just be the introduction.
I'm not fighting, fuck off. Well, I mean, I agree, but it's also a problem for people that are like penny pinchers and then the other person's like, yeah, just YOLO. Like, that's also not a healthy extreme. It's one thing for one person to spend and then the other, but like, I still haven't. But I agree, two people blowing money, I mean, they would technically get along because they're all about the lifestyle of just blowing the money, right? In a way it would work out. Why am I in combat? Fuck him. Get out of here. I would have to trigger the boss, man. Come on. Look at my shit luck.
This is promising. Detailed.
Peeling maze. I gotta go this way.
With Xavier's name.
The wolf just chilling there? What the?
Lots of sketched out designs. Mostly in the margins.
Doodles always help me think too.
I guess a lot of codexes technically will come up through side quests. They fucking push me. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. Oh no. Fuck off, man. No way he knocked me off the map. Fucking bitch. Oh my god. I can't, there's no way. Oh my gosh, what am I getting into, man? These like side quests are killing me. I gotta reset. Fuck. And I gotta go back. The worst part is I gotta do that all again. Oh, bro. I thought I was gonna be done the game at like the way the stream started. It got to like that whatever that boss, and it's like okay, it's definitely gonna be done in like 30 minutes. No. There's still a lot to do. I gotta go all the way to this point, peeling maze, man. And there's probably 2 pieces if that one had 2 pieces that I have to find. I mean, fetch quest galore. This fucker would be here, whatever.
The Arcane Foundry. Every Archon was assembled and enchanted here.
You got a random set to a guy you never watched in your memory? Maybe he stopped by your stream once and you returned the favor? I can never break 100 followers. Every time I get like somewhat close, I got to like 96, I think. And then I just keep dropping. I was at 94, now I'm at 92. I think that'll be my peak if I ever get to 100, even though like maybe 10% of those people actually stop by, but Yeah, I know. I literally just come on and if it was like follow for follow type stuff, I'm sure I could probably get a few more people. But like I said, this isn't. I have zero expectations. Like, I really hope that I'm just not a poor bitch, and then I would literally just stop streaming, man.
Is that bottled magma?
I've got one. I can't believe it's still warm. And you can feel the magic pulse.
I just gotta grind at work.
I wonder if proximity
Get
to the
some more
coral
money.
has affected it in some way.
It's too much work, man. I've seen a lot of people invest, and
That's
it's
all
like
I'm going to find down here. Get your
I went to
research
school.
hat ready, Lane. There's a lot.
I enjoy what I do.
I do not need a hat.
So we good.
This is really very clever.
You figured it out then?
Yes, Xavier's idea was to use an alchemical process similar to what Dharm and I just did to treat the coals. Elements left over from weaving flame strands distilled and used to treat magma.
Literal magma? The blood of the earth?
Enchanted magma. Measured precisely from one of Xavier's containers, he could delicately control temperature in a forge or foundry.
Solar will be over the moon.
And I'll collate the more technical details.
Okay.
Magma? Can you believe it?
It's true, yeah.
Is it not lava?
Most of my follows are like.
I thought it was.
Ash helped me out a lot.
If it bubbled up from underground.
He got
Now I'll have to
a lot of
ask
his
Lane.
Turkish friends to get me over. I think he got like 15 of his Turkish friends to get me to 50.
You heard the news then?
And then
Oh, I'm sorry, Bryn.
you helped me out with some
We
people.
ruined the
Obviously, you, Blue, and
It's fine.
I met Legion through
Just
you guys.
nice to see you so happy.
I think Jam on Toast.
We're confident that
Give me a
between the two of
follow.
us, we can make
I mean, I appreciate it. Like, I'm bad myself. I don't watch other people.
And I'm keen
Very
to
rarely.
try it
Like, I only
out.
drop by you
I
and
was up
Legion.
sketching all
Everyone
night
else, I don't really.
I have an idea for some armor.
Because usually I just
to
come
act
on and
as
I
a
stream and
cast.
that's it. I'm not really watching Twitch anymore.
If it works,
Now that I can
we'll
actually
gather
play
more.
games myself.
The veil has to open someday, and with this magma, we could be on the road for months.
Also, don't have.
Or maybe
I don't
we'll
play a
instead
specific genre. I think if I
leave
was
the
like
option
committed
find
to a
some young
genre,
potential students.
it's easier to build a community because then it's like whatever. I play the meme games like the romance, but like if that's what you're really into and all I do is romance, it's easier for you to like stick around. And then other people who are into that, or like if you're into like whatever Call of Duty or
Or maybe, just
MMOs, it's easy to get into that because then it's like you can just talk about that all the time, right?
We could do
But I play like random shit that people are just like, what is this guy playing?
We'll make it work. After we get this bloody enclave sorted.
I have every faith we will.
Oh. Tamarikine chest, nice. Repair a bond of love. Yeah, I think it's always tougher when you're trying to be a variety streamer. I don't know, I just want to play different games, man. Like I just don't understand. Like there's games I like, I just don't understand how you can play a game like 24/7
That doesn't keep you safe. I don't know what will.
and not get bored of it. Like there's only so many times you could beat a game. Like KCD, like whatever, I could do another playthrough for sure. But I couldn't do like as much as you. I couldn't do like 6 or 7. That's way too much. For me, I would I'd fall out of it for sure. Okay. Just main quest.
Bryn, I examined the wreckage at the Grand Gate after everything that transpired there.
Found something useful?
A kinetic strand, in fact. The arc must have
Yeah,
drawn
I
from the herald's
can't.
pattern in the chaos of the battle.
I kind of have that like autism where once I get in a game, like I'll commit to it. I'll put like 100 hours, no problem.
Think we
But
could
once I
move
finish it, it's like I don't want to see it
into
ever again. Like I don't want to play it ever again. That's it.
I don't see why not. Its pattern appears to be quite similar to those found on wild creatures and archons.
All right. We need every advantage.
Then let's get to work.
Yeah. Enhance kinetic stream in your mantle. What? What is this?
And we're finished. This will be quite the powerful addition to your mantle.
How so?
This strand can twist kinetic magic into a tunnel. In battle, you could push debris.
Could I jump through it? Hey, there's a lot.
You're right.
Oh, is this how I get the
Sacrificed everything for us.
I think that's how I get to that item I couldn't get before. Okay, sick.
I appreciated your candor in the meeting, Zev.
It was terrifying.
Honestly, that's why Game Pass is amazing
Wasn't
too,
sure I'd
because
be
Game
allowed
Pass
to
has
stay.
such a variety, and with all the new games coming out,
You
like
didn't get
both
to
like
voice an
AAA
opinion
plus the
with
random
others.
indies,
Are we?
it's just such a good value proposition. Like if I actually had to buy games, I couldn't do variety. Like I'd probably just play Counter-Strike, and I'd be like I'd have like one follower, one viewer, like myself, basically every day.
I'm not upset with you. If anything, cautiously certain that what you did was for the right reasons. You'll need to keep proving yourself, of course.
Stories are the same,
But in
combat's
the
usually
end,
similar for the genre.
You came through.
I played the good shit first when I should have played the shit games and then build up to better ones. Yeah, it's true.
I knew something was wrong the moment that thing started talking to me when Stanild wasn't around. It was very focused on you.
Me?
So much so that it said the only way the plan would succeed.
But it's also tough to say, like, it's kind of like movies. I'm sure this game, a lot of people would be like, this is trash.
I didn't survive a
I don't like
decade
Monster
around
Hunter, but this is
Tarzan
like actually a
warriors
pretty good
without
game.
Picking up
Like
when
objectively,
someone's
it's actually
holding a
good.
knife behind their smile.
But you still took
It's
me down.
simple. The mechanics are there.
Sorry.
There's a bit of a
An
grind.
Educated risk. I felt there was nothing it could do and wanted the whole band to hear it talk.
Yeah.
I don't think
with
it
the games, I always
understood
try to
we
push
have
it.
the scry.
And Stanild wouldn't use one, of course.
The Talon was his deepest secret.
Can you tell me more about Stanild's plans for once he went through the Grand Gate?
He was counting on Isla. She was exceptional at protective fields. But even then, no. I don't think he had a real plan. The Talon had convinced him he'd be able to survive, and fool that he was, he trusted it. We can't afford that mistake, but I have a theory. You know how the weather sometimes skews wildly hot and cold?
Right. The Aeroliths.
What else do we see on similar cycles?
Like Sykes 2 on the hardest first play was Nightmare, but I did get good.
Miasma.
Exactly. So, it
Yeah.
follows.
My thought on a lot of games is like, do I enjoy all of them? No, but like the ones that I really hate or I think are shit, or like tilting, I do give up. Like there's been like maybe 4 games on stream that I started and I'm like, this game's just actually ass, and I just walked away.
You think the Aeroliths are able to...
But I've been able to
affect your
finish like
magic
99% of them. There's just a handful
I
that are
do.
like just truly shit.
And in Stanild's private records and designs, I found notes specifically on aeroliths with Norian commentary.
The turd floats to the top with any challenge.
You think the Norians were involved in their creation?
It would certainly explain why Tarza had such access to aeroliths before the Surge. If I'm right, this might be the key to making the source survivable.
Fewer tangles means less dead.
Well, to be honest, it's the challenge runs that probably make a lot of games
Where
what
do
they
we
are.
start?
Like without it, you probably would just
You'll
no one would
need
care.
to head to the Watersmith area of the Institute, and I'll guide you from there.
I think the appeal for a lot of Souls games is like not that people actually enjoy it or anything. I shouldn't say like a majority don't, but I think majority of people would admit that it's like mega tilting to die 1,000 times. But there's challenge in that, and then plus you can replay it in different ways to challenge yourself. So. Okay, I gotta go to the Institute. Let's go do the Dredger Mark. Well, yeah, I think those games, Souls games, like, again, I haven't played that many, but Liza P and I'm also gonna go to Nioh 2. I have to get to that eventually, but I've done a few on stream, and it's just learning it, man. Like, it's not that they're actually hard, it's just that you just have to figure out, like, what's the attack pattern, Poldervale, Dredger's Mire. Okay. Like, that's the thing, is until you actually just get the patterns. Like, I still can't believe that people cried about Liza P so much that they had to nerf it after a week. Like, that's actually insane. If I could beat Liza P as my first Souls game on the first patch pre-nerf, and I beat Simon on my second try, like, that's insane. That, like, people are crying about that. It's like, bro, like, how's that hard? Seven Virgo, first play. There you go. Yeah. I don't know. It's just crazy to me that, like, that genre is that popular. I still think a majority of people that play it don't play because they actually enjoy it. It's more of like a...
That might be Isla's secret refuge. It's actually not too far from Lucia's.
I think it's more of a... it's very popular, so, like, people are on the hype train. Because you've seen those, like, playthroughs where, like, someone has, like, 50,000 deaths on one boss. I'd be like, that's just...
life to restoring the arcs.
That's just bad.
Dar's right. We will need to continue research.
What does this shit do? Kinetic stream. Create a tunnel of magic. Oh yeah, this is how you get that one. Okay.
A letter from...
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, that...
the Axel. I should take it back to her.
Remember the game I did recently, 9 Souls, where it took me like 7 hours to beat that one boss, the final boss? But that was like a rhythm game. You had to do it like perfect.
Work for the Rite of Ashes.
It's perfect.
Huh. Isla also had a copy.
I did feel good after that one, but I was actually like so tilted. It was more my ego that just kept me going. That like, how did I beat that pretty much that whole game. I had like less than 10 deaths, and then all of a sudden I had like 5,000 at the end.
And then the priest says, "That's not how."
I thought you never extinguished the holy flame.
No, 9 Souls was different though. That one was like,
They make certain exceptions.
you can attack when you want. You can only attack when the game lets you, which is annoying for me.
You never talked about your time in the church.
They're not happy memories.
No. But they're yours.
Then let's not fight again so I have more time to share them.
That's unreasonable. Let's just make sure we're talking.
Of course. I love you.
I love you too.
PG? Yeah, I think mechanics plus builds go a long way too. I think a lot of people that, especially when you play games like Elden Ring and that, if you just don't know how to build properly, like get your gear sets and like combos or however you want to play, whether it's like magic or whatever, melee, bleed, or whatever the builds are, that also kills a lot of people. Is like you just kind of need a helping hand or like an understanding of the game mechanics. Everyone's attacking me right now, bro. I even might get the boss on me.
I'll need to place the toy ark on the high pyre. happy toy. Now to collect the ashes.
So we should be able to get the last item here. I'm gonna go for it since I have the ability. I was wondering where it was connected.
Worshipped you rest in eternal warmth.
Beautiful, Bryn.
I'm sure I
Oh,
There
mistakes.
it is again. The scry is cutting in and out. Dom? Aurea?
We're... Can you hear me now?
You're back.
While you bring the ashes to Cassidon's hold, I'll analyze the scry. Something strange is afoot.
Listen, boys, I just need to get this stop. Okay. I'm hoping this is what I need. I'm curious what the hell this shit is. This is pretty much end of game. You couldn't get this earlier.
And hold on. Hold on.
I hate my life. I can't believe I fell off. Come on, man. Bro. This is... I swear, in all the playthroughs I've done, 95% of my deaths are me, like, falling off or dying to the environment. It's not even, like, no enemy, no boss. It's just me, like, literally dying like that.
That I'm pulling you. Brace for it.
How am I supposed to get through that? It's probably going to be something shit, but it's weird that it's at the end of the game like this, because you couldn't have got it earlier. Like, it's literally an endgame item, so I'm curious what it could be. It might just be like a random armor piece. Maybe I'm missing one, but... It's like so out of place. Like, they made this one item so out of place. Oh my god! Okay, you can get the hell out of here. It was just gauntlets. That was so bad. Bro, that's all it was? Oh my god, not even worth. Bro, what a waste. All that time worrying about what that was, I'm like, yo, this has to be some like crazy item. It's actually trash.
Bryn, I was so moved by what you did for Aurea. It's clear she means a lot to all of you.
Thank you. She does.
But her father, Eugenius Osphine, I know who he is.
You do?
Nani?
Yes, and I want you to make an offering for his grave. I can give you a key swatch to reach it.
Wait, you know where it is?
I do. And I'm sure Aurea would love to...
Okay, but...
Trust me, this is something you should show her directly. Come back when you've got the offering and...
Gravesite offering, what is this? Purified serenite, Aurea's feather.
That tree still ripe with inspiration, Lane?
Luckily I have that legendary piece, I didn't use it.
I'm sorry.
For what?
You saw through the eye from the start, and I doubted you when I shouldn't have.
I have experience dealing with slimy, over-promising leaders. So foresight was on my side there.
I'm serious. I didn't realize he was capable of this.
No one could have predicted he would be manipulated so thoroughly. That level of incompetence is hard to foresee.
The Eye is the highest position of leadership within the Enclave. The most progressive place in the Maida.
One we've been told stories of our entire lives.
The more time we spend here, the more I realize that those were practically fairy tales. I allowed myself to be blinded by his title. I need to be sharpened.
So wait, how do I get... Wait, what?
The spindle sacrificed everything for it.
One of Oria's feathers would
okay.
be beautiful as part of the offering for her father's grave.
I was gonna say, I'm like, what did I do wrong with that?
An offering for you, Genius. Time to talk to Arik. I've made an offering for Eugenius's grave.
Great. Here's the key swatch to his farm. I'll join Aurea at the...
Are you sure
It will be more meaningful for her.
All right.
Wait, Osophine's pasture? The farm is now... the farm sought by Aurea is now available. This is turning into a farm simulator now? What the heck? That's also a very popular game, is Farming Simulator. There's actually a big following for that.
Is this place?
Osphine Pastures. Your father's farm. I thought you'd want to see it for yourself.
Pretty
My
big.
father lived here.
More than lived. He gave his blood, sweat, and tears for the Enclave here. Eugenius Osphine may not have a statue in Denevron for excellence in weaving or kissing the Eye's arse, but he kept the surviving weavers afloat during the aftermath of the Surge.
I had no idea.
Okay, so he's basically a farmer, supplied them. He's a country boy. Okay, that's where it wants me to go, but let me... I don't know how big the map is. I assume we'll eventually come here. That's probably where we're gonna end up. Oh, what's that? I got an achievement for that. Okay, let's go. I just got a black screen. Obviously, we're probably going to go through the house and then we'll end up at the grave at the end.
After the Surge, he only kept enough produce to take care of himself and his workers. The rest went to weavers across the Enclave, and his generosity led to many helping him in return.
I can't believe he did so much for the Enclave.
He was a true leader, if not in the most traditional way. A community of workers formed around him, including ex-points, who would transport his food across the Enclave in these caravans. Many of whom went on to form the Scouts as an organization that still exists within Cassidy's Hold today.
So that's how you know all this.
Okay.
Before the Arcs began malfunctioning, they were integral to farming across the Enclave. Many farmers refused to stop using them because of their efficiency.
So basically this game is
Their
iRobot.
farmhands being attacked. But your father scrapped his Arcs as soon as he got wind of the first malfunction to keep his workers safe.
That can't have been an easy decision.
But he made it, anyway.
Everyone thought he was mad at the time, but in a few months, when the attacks became widespread, his forethought was recognized.
Actually a genius. Why doesn't it just tell me where to go? Like in a fetch quest like this, that's curated, why doesn't it just tell me what to do? Okay.
After the surge, aftershocks destroyed many farms, including this one. Tangles spread across the land, crops began to die. While other farmers abandoned their livelihood, Eugenius never did. He had to rebuild many times, but he weathered every storm.
Wow. My mother told me he was driven.
Of all his workers, Eugenius was said to be the first one in the field each morning and the last to leave at night.
He sounds a lot like you, Aurea. This looks like a wooden carving of your mother, Aurea.
Please, bring it back for me.
Of course. This must be your father's grave, Aurea. I'll place an offering here. It certainly won't be lonely. Are all these offerings for Eugenius, Eric? Some of the flowers are fresh.
The Scouts continue to take care of his grave to this day, to honor all the sacrifices he made for the Enclave.
He must have been an incredible man.
This is so much more than I ever could have expected. Thank you for showing me, Eric. Truly. And Bryn, when you come back to camp, there's something I need to do.
Okay. I really hope I gotta finish the game. The side quests have taken over, but
All right, everyone. It's no secret that my role in our band is changing. What each of you has done to help me find peace in that is more than anyone deserves. And the time has come for me to say that serving each of you as point has been just... Being your point has been the privilege of my life. I've loved every minute of it. But in every ending, there's a new beginning. She's been doing the job since we got here, and the time has come for us to congratulate Bryn on formally becoming your point.
Well deserved.
She's been exceptional. We're in great hands.
Bryn, care to say a few words?
Aurea, you brought me into your band with the promise of mentoring me. And it's been more than I ever dreamed. If I can become half the point you've been, I will be happy.
It's crazy to think I ever doubted you. But you were made for this. I'd follow you anywhere.
I couldn't ask for someone better to pass the torch to.
Thank you, Aurea.
You earned it. And I should have done it a while ago. It was just hard to let go.
Okay. Discover the truth. Hunt for Norian documents. I gotta bring him this. Hellfire ashes. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to Cassian's hold. I'm pretty sure the other quest is more like actual the main quest. This is just like closure on the spindle. I buried her. She got her like proper death ceremony.
I performed the rite, and I brought you the ashes.
Thank you, Bryn. Isla admired you. She would be honored that you did this for her.
It's not how she would have wanted things. I should have been there.
Yeah.
Enough! I know you're grieving. We all are. But you are no longer the Eye.
Let's go.
And this disrespectful conduct ends now. You owe Bryn a thank you. And an apology for that matter. And probably a great deal more than that. Not only has she gone out of her way to perform the rite for your daughter, but she saved us all from certain death at the Grand Gate too. None of which she would ever have had to do if it weren't for your...
For my actions! I know! I know! It's all my fault. I should have been there. Not at the temple. At the Grand Gate. I should have stayed. The way she looked at me when I left her there. I'll never forget it. I could fill a city with my mistakes. I should have supported her work. I should never have lied to her. My regrets will drown me.
Maybe they should.
Maybe they should.
My mother used to say, you can drown in your grief, or learn to swim in it. It is unfair that you lost a child. No matter the circumstances, I am so sorry that happened to you. But now, you have a choice. You can spend the rest of your days counting the ways you failed your daughter. Or, you can dedicate every breath you have left to her.
How?
Just do one small thing a day that would make her proud to call you her father. Start by helping us finish the work you wish you had supported in her life.
It's too late for that, but there is one thing. The Ark in your camp. The one she wanted to restore. It's called the Ark of Verdance. An enchantress named Lucia de Crassus built it.
Lucia.
Consider it a thank you.
Okay.
You deserved better from him. But that was probably all he's capable of, come to think of it. We all deserved better from him.
What will you do now?
Take care of my people. Someone needs to. And you? You're going to try to fix the Arks?
The Ark we followed through the Veil. We have no idea what it was doing outside the Enclave in the first place.
It's got a gauntlet in it, maybe.
Or even how it got us in here. If we're ever going to stand a chance of leaving, or bringing down the Veil, we need to find out more.
I wish I could help, but Arks were Isla's expertise, not mine. Still, I agree. That Ark allowed you to pass safely through the Tangles, where Surgeborn go to
You're
regenerate.
not a bird people. I'm not.
If you're going
No
to try
pet
to
bird
fix
for me.
it,
I know Blue.
consider
Blue.
me heavily invested
Blue's
in
big
your
on birds.
progress.
She's got. Well, you guys have pet birds, but
It's too great an advantage to ignore. I'll keep you updated.
I am no bird man. Consult Okay, let's go. Let's go to the Institute and grab this shit. I don't like all these simultaneous quests. This kind of like throws me off. Birds can be like crazy annoying, at least for me. Like parrots are cool and all that. Like those what's the white bird, the cockatrice or the
Norian design.
But like when they start going off, like oh my god.
And they prompted my investigation into the Norians and the Enclave.
Confirming your findings that the Norians were heavily involved in the tapestry.
This should be the place, Bryn. You're looking for tablets with a circle marked by 6 dots. They'll look blank, but I'll be able to read them when you bring them back.
You're full of useful secrets, Zev.
Listen, I don't know anything about birds.
That's one of them, Bryn. I hope they would still be down here.
She had a romance. I question that. How can a bird fall in love with a human? That's pretty crazy.
Without informing the Enclave on the aeroliths. They wanted them to do more than just moderate the weather. They wanted to control it.
They got tired of long winters? Gloomy days?
Think bigger. If you control the rain in a desert, you control the land itself.
We gotta go around. No. Okay, hold up. We have abilities for this. Surely I won't miss this jump, right? There's no way I could miss this jump. Easy. Wait, what? I gotta fight.
That should be enough for us to piece their research together, Bryn.
That's pretty quick.
Will I be learning how
Can't wait
Norians hide
to get
their
down on.
revelations, Zev?
Can't wait to get down the cloaca, bro. Compile research. Alright. Consult Dom about the Spindle's notes. I thought I was gonna finish the game. Oh shot. Not tonight.
I shouldn't be surprised the Norians use a fluid to conceal their secret. It's ingenious, really. An acid of sorts that can etch the writing into the metal invisibly. And when you apply another compound, it oxidizes. It's like a legible rust. And yet, after you're done, you can just wipe it clean and it flakes off.
Medium aside.
As Zev expected, research on the aeroliths. It's a bit outside my speciality.
And how are we feeling about Zev's revelations?
It's not like I've never kept things from my friends, and I generally keep them from my family, but I don't keep them from the band.
Okay.
Have you ever felt like you couldn't trust the people?
A few times. But I try my hardest to rebuild that trust when it crumbles. Some people haven't shown they deserve that effort, so they don't get it. Is there something that's putting you on edge?
It's Zev, and how he was collaborating with the Eye behind our back.
Oh? I can understand, but you didn't exactly seem blown away by the revelation.
I didn't have time to process it. I have now, and the more I think about it, the more upset I feel. Logically, I understand the situation. I can trace the weave of circumstance that forced his hand and led to his deception. I know he had no choice, and I've even forgiven him. I said the words to his face, so
That's a tough one.
It reminded me again of Udea. Will the fear and the manipulation follow me forever? Will it taint everything? The secrets, the lies, the subterfuge. The Maida may seem a balmy paradise, but in reality, it is a toxic swamp. Every fiber of my being is screaming at the prospect of having my life ruined by this.
All right. It's clear that sitting around base camp, you need... The Axel must be overwhelmed right now. Oh, no.
I see.
I'm just skipping. I want to finish because I can't stream tomorrow. Thursday, I want to do this one-off indie game. Fuck. So I kind of want to finish, but the max I can go to is 10:30 right now. I can't go... Even that's late for me, but... Just to get it over with. I honestly thought I was done. I did that fight. There was a cool cutscene. You get, like... It's not even that. What's that shit? I don't even know what that is. Why is there an eye?
You're going to speak to the talent.
I don't expect...
Be careful. And while it's a...
Oh.
Bryn, and...
We're hoping that there's something you can... All right.
I'm just skipping. Whatever. I don't care.
What day?
I'm over it.
No, well,
Tell me what you want. Defeat a fiery arc in the Archon's Heath while under the effect of Flame Shroud Foul. What a condition. A flame boss while saving one of your flasks to beat him. It should be a bit easier now if I learn how to use this like kinetic stream, because I should be able to jump with it. Nice. Oh wait. I thought he had his... Oh, back of his legs. I'm like, I thought he had two soft points on his legs. I guess this is the most annoying one. If I can get this, I'm good. Chest, and then I gotta do arm, and that's it. Please let me get this first try. should be able to blow through this. This guy always drops. Probably the best boss in terms of like just drops overall. Always drops the good stuff for me. Axel, okay, I gotta go back. I'm just gonna blow this, I'm sorry. I know. I'm like at the point I just want to get it over with. If I can beat it in an hour, kind of grind it. Just because I'm so... My streaming schedule has been inconsistent. So. Get it over with, move on to another game, and then... Done. Side quests I can kind of skip, but I'll listen to the main, obviously. There is a decent story like world here. They could obviously build on this. I hope that they actually have success in this game.
Lane said I should talk to you about the plates we found for Sev.
Perhaps you could walk with me? I have already passed my notes on. This conversation isn't about them.
It's about his wife.
I wanted to ask how you're doing with regards to Sev.
I feel for him. He's had to struggle with divided loyalties and had no one to lean on. Hiding that kind of strain can't have been easy. How lonely to carry that without help.
I agree. Our friend has been suffering in silence. You are kind to think of him first. But please don't forget, you are the one out there with her life on the line. You have your struggles too. There is a Bryn out there who wasn't deceived by her friend. Wasn't forced into the role of point so early, for that matter.
I promise you, I'm okay.
Ultimately, I will say this. There was a time in my life I walked away from everything I held most important. Sev is handling it better than I did. He's not angry or bitter, he's just working through the problem. It's kind of you to help him. I'm sure he appreciates it more than he'll ever be able to say. So I'm saying it for him. Sev already has my notes.
Weathering the storm.
Dom, the interference I'm experiencing during expeditions is concerning. Is there any chance our scry is degrading like the ones belonging to the Enclave?
No. I'm positive this is something else entirely. Our scry remains unchanged. We have the means to test for degradation, and there is none. I'll need to investigate.
As long as it doesn't give out on us.
However, I have taken a look at the Spindle's copy of the workings of Archons, and thankfully, writing is far more legible than Lucia's. And her notes are significantly less paranoid at that.
About that, Kenrick Stanold told me that Lucia wasn't just tinkering with the Ark we followed through the Veil. She built it. The Ark of Verdance.
That is quite the revelation. What was it for?
That was all Kenrick could tell me. Sev mentioned that Kenrick had been feeding Isla information about a failsafe for the Source. Could the Ark of Verdance be the fix she was working on without realizing it?
Yes! That could be it. Genius, Bryn. On my side, I dug into her notes. She was working on a way to fully restore our Ark for us. She was so close to a schematic, intricate, elaborate, masterful. And I finished it. Solar has the final design ready for you. Essentially, we'll be creating a power core for the Ark. This is the final...
If...
She owned her research even...
So she knew she was going to die at the Grand Gate?
She knew exactly what would happen, and did it anyway.
We can't let it be in vain. So, then the Ark of Verdance is our failsafe.
She suspected it was kept in the Archon's hearth, stored near...
Too many... Yeah, shit, cool. Too many multiple main mission quests. I hate when it's like multi, I just like when it's one. Let me focus and then...
Exciting news, Bryn.
You figured out how to clear the source?
Nothing quite that far along, but we are a step closer. As I suspected, the Norians were doing experiments not even Enclave leadership knew about. Not to just stabilize the weather, but directly control its extremes.
Which is pretty much what we're seeing the aeroliths do, here and now.
I honestly think that these experiments, left unattended, are the direct cause of the wild temperature changes. Likely contributed to the floods as well, though I suspect Asylum was the larger cause there. Regardless, if I can pick up where their research left off, we might have a solution to our problem at the source.
What will it take to move from might have a solution to definitely have a solution for the source?
The research you recovered focused on using patterns from creatures with natural flame and frost affinity. It used those patterns to briefly augment one part of the enchantments woven into an aerolith.
Use flame magic to tilt the aerolith hotter for a time?
Yes, exactly. And they had some success with it, proving the methods viable.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but too bad there aren't miasma creatures.
There's one, and Dharm already
But not enough?
Oh, absolutely enough. I needed an exquisite resonance from all three types of magic.
That's fantastic.
We're going to combine them with the Norian's notes, and I gave the design to Sola. She said...
If this could...
It's the most promising...
Yeah. Norian weather controller. Oh, can I pick now weather?
That was one of the most complicated things we've ever collectively assembled.
I hope it wasn't too much.
Not at all. The only tough part was Dom hovering the entire time. He's enthralled with this device.
Oh, well,
I'm teasing you, Seth. I'm not sure if you'll still be my apprentice after all this, but I will tease you.
No more learning to smith.
Now. I'm not saying that. We just need to figure out what comes next together. Which brings me to the question of the hour. You were already a Norian. Why did you want to be my apprentice anyway? Oh, that makes so much more sense. You could have just told me.
That's a cultural thing for you, isn't it?
Oh, you know. Yes. But yes, Sola. I'm sorry. I was afraid if you dug too hard into my past, you might learn about the Norians.
And they don't like people digging.
No, they truly don't. That is your answer, though.
And this is your intricate doodad. I cannot wait to see what it does.
Okay, let's just turn this in since I can get rid of this one. I don't want to fight Mr. Bird.
This aerolith should be perfect, Bryn.
Right.
He's gonna make me fight him. Don't give me the dumb in combat. It's gonna be in combat. Nope. Hey, my life.
Done.
That's all we needed. The others have been helping me with a little project on the side. A surprise for you.
No hints.
You'll see.
Pretty quick, luckily I didn't need to fight.
What is Seth building?
It sucks if you get trapped there because of Bud. Where's Seth? So I should be able to control the weather.
What?
The culmination of all our efforts, Bryn.
He wanted it to be a surprise.
Consider me impressed. But what exactly does it do?
He hasn't told you.
As Casman said,
Sev, we all do better work with context. This is something you're going to need to get used to.
Yeah.
it's the culmination of a Norian dream. No. I'm going to check. Yes. It will take some resources. Well, it's not simple for the aerolifts are all connected.
We've run some limited tests.
And we'll give you quite the edge. Imagine tossing a...
It can...
Yes, it can.
It's easier for the... Like, if I was still on the quest, I guess, searching for, But basically...
You look like you've got some...
Struggling.
Between Casman's stews and Darm's spike.
That aside, I thought surely not everything they did was self-serving.
That's the part of...
Experiments to improve...
Better pipe.
Pretty much. The team.
Any idea where...
Not too far from here.
We're going to have to fix the Enclave.
You are tired.
I would...
You're right. I know what it...
Okay, search for a bar. Investigate Nori treasures. Okay. As much as I don't want to do it, Station upgrades. Hello? He's nothing, 25. It's whatever. Upgraded all stations in the base camp to maximum level. Achievement unlocked. Okay, nice. I don't know how that works, but go to the treasures mine. Oh yeah, F to change. Interesting. Dredger's Mire, Hallow Pyre Shrine. I think that's pretty cool. It's just a shame you get it so late in the game. It's kind of useless at this point. It would have been better if you had it earlier when you had those condition quests. If you got it just before the condition quest started. So then that way at least you can get the conditions without having to worry.
This is the Norian site, sir.
Yes. They were working out of that cave.
Sheltered, yet deadly. probably wasn't that way before the surge. Abandoned in a hurry.
Anyone who survived the tapestry overloading probably ran for the nearest loom gate.
Shipping crates. Marked Project Junction 4X9.
Sounds familiar. I'll look into it.
We're burning. I know it's a bad way to end a playthrough, but we're burning through it.
Sure.
I walked up to the axle and just... a ram could get used to it.
And what did the combination?
That marking you found. For Junction, the Norians and Enclave. The Khan and I did some archive.
Since you...
Not just yet.
Oh?
My working theory is that they used that...
To what end?
If they wanted to test new piping, water wouldn't behave. Major junctions had valves that changed.
How special?
They were Nori.
A wrench hunt, then.
I doubt we'll just find... Yes.
It's okay, sir.
Okay. Norian flow diverter. I would have all the material. Let's go. Nothing better than when you have a game and then you already have all the items.
Just like when we first...
One day we're just...
And the next, we're going to have to face the heart of the Enclave.
If anyone can do it...
Oh, anyway...
No. The valves were designed to be worked easy. All it should take is a steady up.
Ashar strong?
You should be
You're entitled to...
Ha!
So much safer than my youth.
Go to the damage junction.
Seb?
Institute.
It was always planned.
Disillusion chamber. I fucking messed it.
Pulling you. Brace for it.
I'm right in the weeds of this. It's right there on the other side. It's above me. Problem is I don't know how to get there. This is not the right way.
You should be close to the junction now.
Okay. That turned easily enough. Creaked a little, but seems stable now.
Perfect.
Certainly easier than loom gate repair.
If we could have stopped the flow with a tool like this, the Hollow's loom gate would have been trivial.
That should have cleared the Norian worksite.
Only one way to find out.
The dissolution chamber. The machinery in here looks complex, perhaps a part of the tapestry.
Okay.
Hold on.
I was gonna go for that stupid thing up there, but I'm not gonna bother. Hate my leg. Dredge's Mire. I gotta go to the other side. I went to the wrong one. Listen, guys, no one fight.
Good news, then. The cave looks tangle-free.
That seals it, then. Ah, literally and figuratively.
Sorry.
We have our Norian prototype.
Success.
Some.
And that's enough to give me hope.
Or at least.
Exactly.
Is that it? Integrated some fancy plumbing achievement. Search for a bar in Archon's Heath and the forge. Archon's Forge at the Archon's Heath. What? I guess the Foundry?
The Archon's hearth once more. Wish Isla was here to guide me.
I could have said.
I hate my life.
So, what are we looking for in the Archon's heart? I know the end works well. It is my region now.
Like I would tell you.
Bro.
Whatever plan you've concocted, it would be better.
I'm just burned out. Like, I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow. If I was able to stream tomorrow normally, I would, but...
Technically, I didn't touch her. It isn't my fault.
I just want to get this game over with and then move on.
What she started.
There's a lot of coral here. I must be getting close to where the Enclave stored shape.
I still assume there's going to be another boss fight, which is the worst part.
I guess that's a risk I need to take.
Ooh, a bar-shaped coral. You and I have such similar taste in treasure.
30 more minutes I gotta, and then if not, it's going to be like a short stream for the next one, because I can't imagine there's too much more left.
The Surgeborn.
Asian Foot Fetish 7. That'll probably be on the weekend.
Access to the scry.
But yeah.
We know.
The good news, at most,
I'm hoping I get a good
seems
CS drop.
cause interference
I
when
can
you're
pick up
above
2
ground.
games then.
We don't.
Until we can block its presence, best to keep use of the scry to a minimum.
My most watched stream with 250 views after stream. I think I had like, remember I showed you that post. It was that 5 hearts under one roof.
All right.
That was like my
How are we going to
peak
fix
of my
this?
career. I'll never get better than that.
The reason Aurea
250
can sense the
views after
Searchborn
stream. I had like
presence of
100 people
Scry
stop
is
by the stream. Unique viewers, like
it's
bro.
wielding magic to communicate. The same way Aurea's mantle
Gooners
pulls magic
drive
from the air
traffic.
to contact you. However, unlike Aurea, the Searchborn can't pull magic from the air around it. Otherwise, it would be talking to you all the time.
But it can only reach me when I'm underground.
Where the tangles
Like
are most
honestly,
dense.
even I started just putting my stuff on YouTube just because like I have a YouTube channel. I'm like I might as well just like upload my streams, whatever. And the only videos that have views, like everything's like 0, are the Gooner games. I only uploaded one. I didn't even upload the other ones, but the one I just did recently has like all my views.
We need to cut off
It's
its
the only
access
thing
to
people
raw
are
magic.
watching.
That's where the spindle comes in. Thanks to her, we finally have the missing.
And that was like a
piece
pretty
that
bad
escorts
Gooner
you
game.
around.
Like that wasn't even a good one. The other ones were way better that I did. I wish I would like upload those on YouTube.
It was a failsafe in the case that the source needed to be repaired. The Ark of Verdance will create a safe bubble against the tangles, which would be the natural consequence of any failure of the source.
Just like it did with the veil.
Exactly. But without the crushing weight that caused it to fail.
So, the plan. We get the Ark to the source, it stabilizes the Enclave.
Or at the very least, starts the process.
If the herald waiting down there doesn't destroy, I'll need to take it down.
I'll have to fight the Herald, yeah.
We have to. The Enclave is overflowing with raw magic.
Okay, so the
This
final boss is coming right
source
now.
is
It's going to be a
clearly the
rematch with the
root
boss.
of too many tangles
But now I have the
led to
teleporter, so I can
floods.
actually get on top
Allow
of it.
this out the source under control.
Then that's our plan.
I'll join you at Cassidon's Hop.
And with the... Hey, don't let the Talon rob you of it.
You're right.
I owe it.
Let's get it done. I didn't even talk to the... I should probably do it. There's probably an achievement for doing this.
You.
I'm just getting... I know I should be looking at it. I'm just skipping it. It's whatever. Just to activate it.
Don't come. Can. Da. What? Didn't. Good.
I'm not giving the game the respect it deserves, but...
You're all. What?
We just want to finish at this point. Let me do the final fight.
Can't to nullify the tangles at...
It's anti-magic.
I see.
If we could get it to the source.
Except the
Surely that.
now that it's repaired, couldn't this
In.
What are you saying?
It's time for someone to protect my people.
You would leave with the Surgeborn running loose.
No one has succeeded in stopping them yet. It's time to set ourselves free before the Surgeborn overtake Cassidon's hold and kill us all.
In moments like
We're only still here.
the Surgeborn has infiltrated our scry. If we don't put a stop to this madness,
That, still.
I'll be ready. We will leverage the aeroliths to control miasma at the source.
Interesting. But, as you've said,
Fine.
more than a...
How about this? If you can just give us time to present you with the final plan.
I suppose that
One more thing.
It's not the end. I'm not even
The
close.
Enclave hides its secrets well.
there
Okay.
are private...
Bryn did just...
Fine. You can borrow it.
We'll arrange a meeting with.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Fuck, man. I'm at 28 hours. There's no way. Act 6. I just want to look up how many acts there are. I can't. There's no way I can do it in 30 minutes. I'm just gonna go to CS:GO. I know I skipped a lot. I probably skipped like an hour of text, like for sure. How many acts are there? Oh, there's 8 acts. I'm not even close. Bro. Okay. I am not even close. There's literally 8 acts. So, okay, we're gonna shift to CS. See if I can get a lucky drop for Steam Summer Sale. Counter-Strike. Can I get lucky on stream to get the drop of my life? Let's get out of here. I was kind of rushing for no reason, but whatever. I skipped a lot. Counter-Strike, let's go. Get this, get off, call it a night. I'm at $13.66, so if I'm lucky, I get like $10 at least. If Gaben loves me, he gives me a $100 drop. $170 XP. I gotta do a deathmatch. Ash Legion online. I probably have to do 2 games. I'm probably gonna join late on this one. What? No shot. So bad. I'm not gonna get the XP. This guy's gonna get it. No! He's gonna win. He's gonna catch someone. He's gonna get a bot. Yeah, I heard that. Just give me pool day. Okay. These guys actually want to play shoots? Oh my god. CS is so weird now with these like dynamic profile pictures, like they actually move and shit. I thought. The weird thing.
All right, fake.
What? You just sell them on the Steam market, the community market. So I'll show you after when I get my drop. Why am I so bad? 98 and 4, bro. I'm telling you, man, this game is worth to play just for a couple hours a week. Just to get free drops. Like, I've definitely gotten like at least $200-300 just from free drops, so. And if I actually held on to my stuff over the years, it would have been worth a lot more. Come on. Tied for first. I'd probably choke this though. I hate the scout. No. I shouldn't have went for a taser. Bro. Can't hit a shot. I can't hit a shot. 69 and 1. I need to get 2 hits if it's not a headshot. Fucking bitch. Oh my god. I dinked him too, 71, bro. Why didn't that guy knife me? What an idiot. He could have knifed me or tased me there. No, I didn't mean to pull that out. Scroll wheel for the loss. Bro. I'm gonna lose. That guy caught up. He's above me. I'm just getting freaking domed like crazy right now. Bro. No! That guy turned around. I'm on knife. That guy's in. There's no way I get it. Hey, GG's. Win that game. Let's go. Alright. What kind of drop did we get? Okay, so this is a $2 drop at least. Guaranteed. That's good. We got $2. Field tested. Battle scarred. These are both bad. So dynamic, what you pretty much do is you can do it in-game or at a lobby, but you just go to your inventory. And then it's just right here. So right now these are going for $3. There's a drop every week, every Tuesday. So this is going for $3 right now. It's selling. You can go to, so if you go to community market, you could just see what the price is. So hold up. This is like the most expensive regular case. So right now someone's buying it for $2.99. So I can sell it for $2.99. So let me sell it for $2.99, and I get $2.60 out of that. So $2.60 for like basically doing nothing, just playing for fun. And I already sold it. It's already sold. So there you go. I just made $2.60 for playing. It's not that much, but it's free money. It's like, these are all worth. So you can see right here. So when you look at your inventory in CS, it'll tell you the value. So you have a sell button. You just literally click sell. So these are all garbage, but I can trade these up to basically get like a potentially better gun that's worth more money. So that's what I do, is like that's why I farm every week. So right now I'm at $16.30. I was at $13.60. So that's a free money, $16. So all right, that is it. Well, apologies to anyone if you actually are watching Eternal Strands for the story and all that. I know I skipped it at the end. I was pretty good. I've been doing all the quests, but I honestly thought that the game was done. I thought that was the final boss. It had that huge cutscene. I'm like, this is definitely the end, but clearly it is not. We'll be streaming, I think Thursday. That'll have to be the last stream, and then I won't be able to stream tomorrow and Friday. So yeah, never ends. The game that never ends, but that's not bad. The content is pretty good. It says how long to beat says 27 hours for all side quests and main quests. So I'm kind of right there right now, almost there. So otherwise, have a good night, have a good evening, take it easy.